I did a video recently talking about the big Pokemon boom from 2020 coming into 2024 is still around, and I actually think it is bigger than ever, mainly because Pokemon is churning out cards like absolutely no tomorrow. They are printing more than ever before, and with a lot of these future sets that have been announced for this year and going into 2025, there's definitely no slowing down in the Scarlet and Violet era. Future is looking amazing. We'll be taking a look at what has been announced for the rest of this year going into 2025. We can't deny how good Scarlet and Violet era actually is. Now, yes, Sword and Shield was unprecedented. We're not going to really copy that, mainly because we had a very unusual event, world event, global event that happened, which influenced a lot of the prices and the availability and everything around the Sword and Shield era. It's interesting, right? A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people say, oh, you know, I'm not a fan of whether it's the silver borders, whether or not it's the particular Pokemon. Whatever it is, there seems to be a bit of like hit and miss with Scarlet and Violet. There's a few things that we can't deny about Scarlet and Violet, right? One, Scarlet and Violet, the games were some of the biggest selling games of any generation, which is really impressive, okay? And second, the artwork is phenomenal. You look at the illustration rares and the special illustration rares, in my opinion, they've absolutely smashed it out of the park, okay? One thing I would like for them to do is introduce a few older Pokemon, and I don't mean like 151, but like introduce a few older Pokemon from older generations in these main sets to help give them a little bit of a boost, right? Just like we saw in the Sword and Shield, where you had, you know, big chase cards like Lugia and Gengar and Rayquaza and of course the Moonbryon, you know, and you started having older generation Pokemon, you know, help push the set forward. We haven't yet had that really, apart from 151, of course. We haven't really had that much in the Scarlet and Violet era. I mean, we got the Magikarp, of course, and we got the boy Titar and Groudon doing pretty well. But outside of that, it is a lot of new Pokemon, which I'm happy with that. I think things are going to change with the announcements and things that are coming. Let's get into it. Okay, first off, we're going to be talking about Pokemon TCG printing the largest amount of cards ever. Absolutely ever. In 2023, they printed 11.9 billion cards. That's a lot of energy cards. All right, that is a lot of bulk. Let's put it that way. Now, one thing I will say is they did buy out this printing company, I think maybe a year ago now, and they said they were going to print an absolute shed load of cards, and they have. Now, yeah, that's fine. They wanted to make sure that the supply reached demand, and I would say they've done a pretty good job in the Scarlet and Violet era, and clearly there's a lot of demand, hence why they've been printing so much to get out there. Really, they really have. So let's go through this. It says here that this is the 4th year in a row that Pokemon has broken its annual record, with also the largest jump in a year-to-year growth ever recorded. And this is one of the things I was saying. I genuinely don't think it's slowing down. This is how crazy things are going. Last year's record was 9.7 billion, the highest ever at the time. Before 2019, so before the pandemic boom, Logan Paul boom, whichever boom you want to call it, Pokemon was producing an average of 1.5 to 2 billion cards a year. Absolutely bonkers. This is the thing I've been saying, right? Scarlet and Violet era, a lot of stock is available, and that is great. It keeps these prices down. We don't want to see what happened in the Sword and Shield era, where we're paying, you know, $60, $70 for a Shining Fates ETB that's just been released, as an example. It was crazy, you know, me paying 170 plus for a Vivid Voyage box just because it was extremely difficult to get hold of at the time. We just don't want to see it, right? We don't want to see it. Down the line, once it gets out of print, that's fair enough, but not when it's like literally just came out. It was pretty insane. So they go through here of how much they've printed over the past few years to give you guys an example. But yes, a lot of cards in a lot more languages and a lot more countries and regions, which means more and more people are getting into the hobby. So Scarlet and Violet era is actually doing very well. But let's move towards what's coming out next. So out next we have Shrouded Fable. This is going to be a special holiday set, so no booster boxes, just ETBs and other supplemental products. It is releasing on the 2nd of August, so as I record this video, it's about a month and a half away, which, you know, is pretty cool. I mean, we're into Twilight Masquerade at the moment. Seems to be a pretty good, well-performing set. The artwork that I've seen, or the pack art that I've seen of this set, looks to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. It is going to be a holiday set. You know, Pokemon Center stuff is probably worth investing in. So this set has over 95 cards, has 3 A-Spec Trainer cards, which I do like. I do like the A-Spec Trainer cards. Some of them do hold quite good value and highly playable, which is always pretty good. Then it says 5 Pokemon EXs, 1 Terra Pokemon, As an example, they have a lightning type Riverboom EX, and then you have 15 illustration rare Pokemon, 10 ultra rare Pokemon EXs, Terra Pokemon EXs and supporter cards. Then we have 5 SIRs and supporter cards, and then 5 gold cards. So overall, there is a decent amount of stuff that you can pull in this set, which is pretty cool. So on top of that, it is going to be released in time for Worlds. So for competitive play, it will be out in time for that, of course. But the 2nd of August, let's take a look at what's coming out. So we've got the Pokemon Center ETB. This is probably the best product to pick if you're looking to invest in sealed. As a rule, Pokemon Center ETB is probably not the best to open, but certainly the ones to keep sealed. We've got the promos that we get in here as well, which, very nice. I like the purples. I like the colors and themes of this set. So, of course, we've got the design there, and we've got the sleeves and everything to go with it. So I think the ETBs are going to be a pretty good one moving forward. We've got the regular ETBs, which come out on the 2nd of August as well. So expect them to be having 9 packs, and, of course, like the promo and things like that. Then we get into some really good collection boxes. I did a video recently where I was talking about, good collection boxes to invest in. This set is looking pretty cool, right? We have a collection box. We have a Greninja collection box that comes with some packs and this absolutely stunning promo. If this promo was in a main set, it would be worth a fair amount, right? We've already seen Greninja go for a ton of money in Twilight Masquerade. Probably could do the same. Not really do the same, but if it was in the set, it would probably do the same. The fact is, a promo probably be like less than $5. But this is coming out for $30, 5 packs with an amazing promo. I'm here for it. I'm going to open one up for sure. Then we have an Kingdra EX. Doesn't have the picture of the EX here, but I will put it on the screen for you guys to have a look. This, again, is a beautiful card, which looks absolutely amazing. So, again, we're looking at around about $30 for 5 packs, similar to the Greninja. I'm pretty happy with that one. Then we have the Illustration Collection King Gambit. So, we have the box here. So, you got the box with the 3 cards, actually. So, 4 packs. And that is the picture of the King Gambit. Looking pretty awesome right there. $22. So a little bit cheaper for 4 packs, but you do get some promos. Again, not a bad price. Probably not as good as the other 2, but not a bad price indeed. Triple pack blisters, pretty standard. Getting released on August 2nd. Then we have the mini tins as well, also releasing at the same time. Great way to pick stuff up. And then we have the booster bundles, which usually is the cheapest way to just get packs. Coming out in September. 6th of September. So a whole month later, you're going to be getting the booster bundles. 6 packs in there, no promos, just get the packs, $27 out the door, pretty handy. And then on top of that, we do have the binder as well. And to give you an example, some of the cards you're going to find in there, we have gold cards coming in, so gold energies. And then we have some of the missing SIRs that weren't in Twilight Masquerade are going to be in this one. I like this one, love the artwork. I don't know the names of all of them, but this is my favorite one shown so far. It gives me Arcuno vibes, which I'm kind of happy with. And then we got the cat, dog, bear guy, Oki Dogi, or whatever he's called, coming in, of course. So I'm pretty excited. We do have a few other cards coming in from the Night Wanderer set, the Japanese one that comes into this set. So that's Shroud of Fable, released in August, holiday set. Things are looking quite promising. Yeah, not too long. Then in September, so literally a month later, you're going to be getting Stellar Crown, which is due to come out in September 13th, so a week after the booster bundles of the previous set. That's how closely packed they're releasing these sets, literally back to back. My wallet's gonna hate life. So we have Stellar Crown. We don't really know too much about this set as of yet, but we only know a little small snippet saying it will be the 7th set coming out in the Scarlet and Violet era on September 13th. Gives an example of a Ace Trainer card. And then we're getting like these rainbow style EXs. If this is like a trend of lots of different Pokemon being this rainbow style, then that's pretty cool. If not, it's just going to be that crab guy coming in, which is going to be quite interesting. It says this set will introduce Stellar Terra Pokemon to the TCG. So it could be that style, which is not too bad. It'd be interesting to see if we're going to get like a full art version or, or whatever. It'd be interesting to see. It says Stellar Crown should also include the cards from the Stellar Sylveon EX and the Stellar Ceruledge EX pre-constructed decks. If we get a really cool Sylveon art in this set as well, I'm going to be super duper happy. But this is the interesting part, right? It says that this means that in November, the Scarlet and Violet 8th set should be based on Supercharged Breaker and Paradise Dragona, featuring Terra, Pikachu EX, and Dragon Pokemon respectively. This is the Dragon set that was going around for a while, due to be released in November. So we have a release in August, and a month later we have Stellar Crown. And then 2 months later, we have a dragon set. Pretty insane. But not quite as insane as this. So there was, I guess, like data mined, trademarked terms, as it were, set names. We have the Glory of Team Rocket and Terrestrial Festival. So these are Japanese sets. Terrestrial Festival sounds to me like it could be that Stellar Crown set, potentially. But the Glory of Team Rocket, last time there was a Team Rocket set was over 20 years ago. Okay, the original Team Rocket, which is my all-time favorite Pokemon set. I absolutely love it, and it'd be amazing. I've always said to people like, "Guys, what would you like them to bring back in Pokemon? What would you like them to bring back?" I was like, Team Rocket set, Dark Pokemon. Ideally not Gen 1. I want it to be Gen 2, Gen 3. I just don't care. Just ideally not Gen 1. You can maybe have a couple of cards here and there to throw back. I would like it to be a main set, not a holiday set. So I want to see booster boxes. I want it to be a large set so I can have a huge collection. And I will go for a master set. Regardless if it's a holiday set or a main set. If they're bringing out a Team Rocket set with Dark Pokemon, I will be here for it. So it says Terrestrial Festival could be the name of the Japan's annual high-class pack. Very true. So every year they bring out a high-class set similar to Shiny Treasure, VMAX Climax, V-Star Universe, and things like that. That could be the end of the year. A hyper set, as it were, I would be here for, of course. And then Team Rocket, right? The Glory of Team Rocket's obviously referencing Team Rocket and could release early next year. Could we see the return of Dark Pokemon? I hope so, right? Here's an example of all the other Dark Pokemon. Dark Charizard is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon cards. I absolutely love it. And seeing all the others, we saw like a little teaser with Dark Sylveon and Dark Charizard in Celebrations. So we did see a teaser of Dark Sylveon from Celebrations, which was like, oh, this is going to be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to be super hyped for this if it comes in 2025. And not only that, this Team Rocket image was leaked. We don't know whether or not it's going to be true or not, but it said Scarlet and Violet there. Team Rocket strikes again. This could be the English set. Rumored, speculative, rumored, potential, coming out in 2025, but I'm here for it. So there you have it, guys. Those are the sets that are coming out thick and fast over the next few months at the end of 2024 going into 2025. Pokemon are printing cards like never before. We can't deny, whether or not we love it or hate it, it's going to be like Marmite, right? You either love it or you hate it of the Scarlet and Violet era. Big things are coming, right? We've seen the success of 151, arguably one of the best holiday modern era sets that we've seen in a long time. I mean, Crown Zenith is very good, but 151 is absolutely crushing it. And then after that, I would say that Team Rocket will be huge. I mean, we could be going nostalgia all over the place with 151 and Team Rocket. So it'll be really interesting if it does come. And then a dragon set. Golden Skies was a dragon set. We saw how well that did. Hopefully, it'll be a good one. If you've made it far into the video, guys, and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button, make sure to subscribe for more Pokemon content. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What do you think about these sets? Is there any in particular that you're excited for? I'm going to say this now. If they release a Team Rocket set, whether or not it will be a holiday set or whether or not it would be a main set, investing wise, it will be a home run. If they bring in Dark Pokemon and it is based around Team Rocket and it is just a huge nostalgia from 20 years ago, just like 151, then we could be in for a real big treat. And I will go for a master set. You get a ton of openings in this channel of me opening up Team Rocket. That's for dead certain. But yeah, Shrouded Fable, Stellar Crown, and the new Dragon set, whatever that may be called. I'm all here for it. Speaking of Team Rocket, if you want to know what's going on in the vintage card market right now, then make sure to click the video on the screen. If you watch more Pokemon content, guys, you know what to do. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, that's it for me in today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, you guys are legends. I'll see you in the next one.